Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Corey Herschel. So today we are going to start manufacturing industries part 4. So we already completed 3 parts of this chapter manufacturing industries. So now we are going to start the fourth part and the final part of manufacturing industries. So come with me, let's start. So in previous part we already completed till fertilizer industries, mineral industries, chemical industries, all steel and iron, aluminium industries we already completed. So now we are going to start from cement industry. So let's start. So essential for construction activities such as building houses, factories, bridges, roads, airports, dams, etc. Yes, cement is very essential, very crucial for construction of buildings, of factories, roads, etc. So this is the crucial point of cement industry. So second point is the industry requires bulky and heavy raw materials like limestone, silica, alumina, and gypsum. So these are some types of raw materials that are required to make cement. For example, alumina that is created by bauxite, gypsum by gypsum that we can create also that what we can say plaster of Paris and limestone. These are the parts of raw material. So, coal and electric power are needed apart from rail transportation. So, coal, we know coal, and electric power, electricity is needed for rail transportation, for cement industry, etc. Found the produce means cement industry are available in means cement are available in market in East Asia, Middle East, Africa, and South Asia. In these parts of continent cement industry are available. The industry is doing well in terms of production as well as export. Means in India it is well, means it is in hand, means it is what we can say, it is very developed industry in our India. So now we completed cement industry. Now the part is automobile industry. What is automobile industry? So first is for automobile means that car requires car, vehicles, etc. That comes in this industry. Means all that are manufactured in automobile industry. Provide vehicle for quick and transport of goods, services, and passengers. Yes, automobile industry provide vehicle for quick transport of good. Yes, we can see that it provide vehicle for transportation, for transport passengers one place to another, etc. Trucks, buses, cars, motorcycles, scooters, the three-wheelers are manufactured in India. Yes, these are the vehicles that are manufactured in automobile industry in India. Located around Delhi, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Lucknow, Indore, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, and Bangalore. These are the states, or we can say these are the cities or villages where the automobile industry is located. After liberalization, the coming in of new and contemporary models stimulated the demand for vehicles in market. After liberalization means after 1990, 1985, after that the automobile industry come into contemporary models means the demand for automobile is coming to increase and it is also stimulated means it is also increases it enhances its production in India after liberalization. Yes. So now the other industries, information technology and electronics industry. This is also an crucial industry and my favorite industry. So first it covers a wide range of products from transistor sets to television, telephones, cellular telecom, figures. Means it controls all the towers, all the signals, all the satellites, all the television transport or the cellular telecom. Telecom means it is a place where all the call centers are located. All these are that TV, all the transistors are located. So this covers in the IT and electronics industry. Bangalore has emerged as electronic capital of India. Yes, in Karnataka, the capital of Karnataka, Bangalore, it has emerged the electronic capital of India. Means in Bangalore there are all electronics. Yes, all electronics are mostly produced by this Bangalore. Other important centers for electronic goods are Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Lucknow, Coimbatore. These are the other cities where electronics industry, IT industry are located. Has a wide impact on employment generation. Yes, all people largely dependently employed towards electronics and IT industry. The number is expected to increase eightfold in next 3 to 4 years. Means the government expected that it will increase eightfold, means 8%, 8 guna. We can say 8 guna. It will increase 8 guna in 3 or 4 years. Industry has been a major foreign exchange earner in last 2 or 3 years because of its fast growing business processes outsourcing. Means BPO, means this industry is a very has been a major foreign exchange, means it also imported and exported both. So this is known as, this is due to that the 3 years, due to last 2 3 years, that is known as BPO, business processes outsourcing sector. So now we already all completed the classification of industries. Now what is industrial pollution and what are their types? Yes, industry can cause a very large, means very large pollution. So there are 4 types of industrial pollution: air pollution, water pollution, thermal pollution and noise pollution. Let's move forward. So let's start air pollution. Air pollution caused by presence of high proportion of undesirable gases such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide or nitrogen dioxide. Means these are the gases, when they are evolved in the atmosphere they turn into acids, sulfuric acids, carbonic, what we can say, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and that are mixed up with rain, so that cause acid rain. And due to this, so air pollution also cause airborne particulate materials contain both solid and liquid particles such as dust, sprays, mist, smoke. These are the some that materials, airborne materials, smoke, smog, mist, fog, etc. Smoke is emitted by chemical and proper factories, brick kilns, refineries, smelting plants, burning of fossil fuels in big and small factories, means as well as big or as well as small. In both factories, the air pollution is happened due to that chimney, due to that smelting plants, and in oil refineries, industries, in factories. Yes, so this is happen in small as well as big industries. Toxic gas leaks can be very hazardous with long-term effects. Means air pollution causes or it releases a toxic gas that are very hazardous to health of people. Adversely affects human health, animals, plants, buildings, atmosphere. Yes, as well as it can't affect animals and humans. It also affect the monuments, buildings like Taj Mahal. In Taj Mahal, that the Taj of the Mahal is due to acid rain. The process is happening. All the marbles are getting destroyed. So that is happened by acid rain, and acid rain is caused by air pollution. So it must be controlled. So water pollution caused by organic and inorganic industrial waste and effluents discharged into rivers. Means all the industries that produces all that wastage and that are dropped into water. So this causes a discharged that or discharge in rivers. This causes water pollution. Are you getting it? Main culprits in the regard are paper, pulp, chemical textile, dyeing, petroleum refineries, tanneries, and electroplating industries that release dyes, detergent, acid, salt, heavy metals. Means culprits, main aparadhis of this water pollution are that paper that can cause very large tanneries, chemicals that can cause such as acid, detergent that are already discharged or dropped into water. So this causes water pollution. Pollutants are formed in water. So this is known as water pollution. So what is thermal pollution? Let's see. Occurs when hot water from factories, thermal plants is drained into river and ponds before cooling. Means water is used to cool anything, and due to that water itself become hot to cool other self. So what the wastage means, the hot water waste are dropped into rivers, cool rivers that cause thermal. Means in a cool body, if you put a large body, for example, there is a pond that is cool body, and if we put a hot water body, then it will become very hot. Means all the coolness of that river get decreased, and all the pond, all the kachra, all that become very hot. So this is known as thermal pollution. Wastage from nuclear power plants, nuclear and weapon production facilities cause cancer, birth defects, and miscarriages. Means this causes cancer, birth defect, miscarriages means abortion of child, etc. Soil and water pollution are closely related. Yes, soil and water pollution are closely related to thermal pollution. Dumping of waste, especially glass, harmful chemicals, industrial effluents, packaging, salts, and garbage tenders like soil useless. These are also main aspects of thermal pollution. Rainwater percolates to the soil, carrying the pollutants to ground, and groundwater also get contaminated. Means the main aspect is when the rainwater is added into soil, means that directly mixed into soil in the surface area of crust, earth's crust, then also by the rainwater also the soil get damaged, also the water and soil both get contaminated. So thermal pollution is the big problem to environment. So this related to soil pollution, water pollution, etc. So now noise pollution. So what is noise pollution? We know that industrial and construction activities, machinery, factors, equipment, generators, saws, what you can say, saws, pneumatic and electric drills contribute to noise pollution. Yes, means electric drills that cause noise pollution means आवाज बहुत होती है in high sounded like factories, industries that cause in a large number of noise. So this is the pollution. So next is noise pollution, not only one. Here can move. Oh no, shit. Noise pollution not only results in irritation or anger. Means we know that noise pollution irritates us, angered us. It can also cause hearing impairment, increased heart rate, and increased blood pressure, and among other physiological effects. Means noise pollution not only irritate us, not only angered us, it can also damage our ears, it can also damage our hearing capacity or other physiological effects. So that is also very harmful, hazardous. So water controls. How can we control all this pollution, industrial pollution? So first is minimizing use of water for processing by reusing and recycling in 2 or more successive stages. Means water can be reused easily. We know that. Water can be reused easily. So it can be recycled. It can be reused by successive stages. Yes. Harvesting of rainwater to meet water requirements. Yes, harvestation means harvesting is of rainwater can meet water requirements. You know that harvesting is what? Treating hot water and effluents before releasing them in rivers and ponds. Means that government can be look out of that industries of that malak of that industries to prevent the treating hot water into rivers, to avoid to put that thermal that materials into rivers, ponds, etc. So treatment of industrial effluents can done in 3 phases. Means it can be done in 3 phases. That 3 are, we know that: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Yes, this is also an example. So now there are types of that controls. There are three types: primary treatment, secondary treatment, and tertiary treatments. Means these are the treatments, three phases. Means treatments are controlled in three phases. We know that. So primary treatment, what is it? By mechanical means primary treatment by mechanical. There is used mechanical process such as grinding, flocculation, sedimentation, screening. These are the mechanical process, so it is known as primary treatment. Secondary treatment means biological processes, yes, and the tertiary treatment by biological, chemical and physical. Three processes are involved in tertiary treatment. For example, involves recycling of wastewater. Means wastewater is recycled in factories or in harvesting also, etc. So we completed our this chapter of manufacturing industries full. I am very happy that we completed all four parts of this manufacturing industries. So if you understood this part or this video, then like to my channel, share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.